This screencast is intended to show how to populate and update this document, this Word document entitled ONET Career Listings, with the data that is in this Excel file titled Interest Shortlist 72318. This file here, the ONET Career Listings, is organized by 6 interest areas based on the RIASIC model. Those interest areas are realistic, investigative, artistic, social, enterprising, and finally conventional. Within each interest area, there are 5 job zones. There are 5 tables, each corresponding to a different job zone. So within the interest area for realistic, you'll have realistic job zone 1, and here are the occupations associated with this interest area and this job zone. You'll see realistic job zone 2 and the occupations associated with it. There will be up to 20 occupations in each one of these tables. Realistic job zone 3 and the occupations associated with it. Realistic job zone 4 and realistic job zone 5. Then so on and so forth for the remaining interest areas. So here we go with investigative. It's set up the same way, investigative job zone 1. There are only 2 occupations associated within this job zone for this interest area. So like I said, there will be up to 20 occupations, but there could be as little as 1 or 2, as you'll see here. Again, investigative job zone 2, job zone 3, job zone 4 and 5, and then you'll move on to artistic, same thing, artistic job zone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on and so forth. What I would like you to do is we have updated the occupations that appear in these tables, and what I'll need you to do is to go into this Excel file, and you'll see here organized by a different tab for each interest area. So there's 6 tabs along the bottom here. Go into each interest area that you're working on. So the first one in the career listings folder, or excuse me, document is realistic. So you'll go to the realistic tab. You'll see here it's the column A is your interest area. So these are all realistic. Job zone. So here are the occupations that are associated with job zone 1 and under the realistic interest area. Job zone 2, job zone 3, 4, and 5. So what you'll need to do is find, if you're working on the realistic job zone 1 table of occupations, you would go to this list, and here is the realistic job zone 1. These 20 occupations are what should appear in this table right here. This is a Word document, so it's dealing with Microsoft Word tables, which can be finicky. Basically, all I'll need you to do is, these are presented in alphabetical order. So all these for realistic job zone 1, these occupations are all in alphabetical order. So just also insert them in alphabetical order, reading from left to right, going down, as you'll see on this list that's already here. This is the old data that's in here, so all you would need to do, so you'll see that the first occupation for realistic job zone 1 is now cement masons and concrete finishers. So basically delete out Cook's Fast Food and in its place paste in cement masons and concrete finishers. It's probably best to just copy and paste so you don't make any grammatical or spelling errors. And then you would just go to the next one down. Replace counter attendants, cafeteria, food concession, and coffee shop with the next one on the list, which is Cook's Fast Food. And I'll just need you to do that for all the occupations. So after you're done with realistic, you'd move down to the tables for investigative, and you will do the same thing. Here's the job zone. There's only 2 occupations for investigative, job zone 1, job zone 2, et cetera, et cetera. Now, one thing to pay attention to is this column HPC rank. This is related to, if you'll scroll down here in the footer of this document for the career listings, you'll see that 2 stars means the career was assigned to the group based on its second highest interest, and 3 stars means the career was assigned to the group based on its third highest interest. So looking down this list, let's find an example here. So here we go. In realistic job zone 5, athletic trainers has 2 stars after it. That means it's associated with the career with this assigned to the group based on its second highest interest. And let's see, is there a 3? Same thing here with microsystems engineers, farm and home management advisors, so on and so on. I'm looking for a third. Oh, here's one with 3 stars. Under investigative, job zone 1, derrick operators, oil and gas, has 3 stars. That means the career was assigned to the group based on its third highest interest area. So what that corresponds to is this column E here, HPC rank. If you see a rank of 1 next to the occupation, you don't have to put any stars. However, the second you see a rank of 2, here's that athletic trainer's example, excuse me, you would then, in the realistic job zone 5 table, you would put 2 stars after athletic trainers. If you see an HPC rank with a 3, for example, here we go. Here's the first one in investigative. Job zone 1, derrick operators, oil and gas, should have 3 stars after it. Again, if it's a 1, you don't have to put any stars. You just type in or copy and paste the title into the table as is. So you would just put coroners, there would be no stars after it. If it has a 2 in the HPC rank column, you would copy and paste elevator installers and repairers, but then in the Word document, not here, you would just put two asterisks, 2 stars after it. And then when you find a 3, like here, public address system and other announcers, in the Word document, you would put 3 asterisks after it. So that's what that's what this column here corresponds to. So basically, all you're doing is updating these tables. Right now, how I'll send it to you, it has old data in it. So just delete out Quick's Fast Food and replace it with whatever's in the realistic, investigative, et cetera, et cetera. If you have any questions, just let me know. And that's all I've got for you right now. Thanks.